We live.
So, who hosting it? You hosting it?
Nah, you man. That's all
Yeah,
you,
still.
big man.
I mean,
Yeah, we live.
hosted.
Come on, big man. That's all. Pause. That's all you.
welcome to the Factz podcast. You know, I am your introducer. Gonna be introducing this episode, the UCL, the UEFA Chelsea League. Welcome to the UEFA Chelsea League edition. We got all these teams in Chelsea's league trying to win it right now.
Relax, man.
We the owners. We are on leave. We're out on vacation. We're on vacation right now. We're not there. Just watch the players for us.
But vacation. You man got kicked out of your house. You didn't pay your rent.
Listen, we gotta talk to the landlord. You know, Real Madrid. We gotta talk to Real Madrid landlord. We'll get back in, man. But you know, full squad in the building, man. Full squad in the building. You know, Champions League, Tuesday, Wednesday nights. We might as well start the big game, man, or playing running around the bush. You know, recently this has been a Man United awakening or something. Yeah, it's been like, you know, I don't know. I feel like we are like getting a lot of weird things happening. Like last week was confusing, you know, because I wasn't here. I was just a listener because I overslept. But
allegedly,
you know, factually. Listen, I had a long night. Allegedly, the Lord's good, God's good word out there in them streets. I was helping the people, but you know, a lot of time when I was watching the episode, I had to check my bank account because you know, Nya was being very truthful about his team. You know, I had to check my account, see what's going on. I had a couple of come ups, so I like that. So you know, hopefully this episode 2, you know,
he can be honest.
Yeah, the more it's honest, the more my account it flows. The good luck is strives.
Fam, can I just say, like, I hate that I told you so, but was it not me?
I don't
know. Because I remember. I don't know if you remember when I was like to him, oh, like this United team kind of reminds me of Arsenal at the start, and he said, "We're not you, whoop to whoop," and he said, well, "We're not gonna." And I told you, bro, the heartache is gonna be real, unless some dramatic form that everyone hits form and you lot go on some crazy run. It's looking peak, and on and off the field, I can't lie. On and off the field is looking peak. So yeah, that's just. But actually, we are not the same anymore because you know, we went on opening Champions League nights. Let's say.
That's crazy. We might as well start with Man U versus Bayern Munich. Man U, talk to us, man. How you feeling going into the game? I mean, shit, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, did y'all think y'all was gonna win that game against Bayern? Did you see any hope in thinking that you're gonna go and beat Bayern at Munich?
100%. Anytime Man United plays, I have hope that we're gonna win the game, bro. There's no game I go into thinking we can't win the game, bro. Why are you laughing, MB? I'm dead ass. So you're like, why is that funny? I'm being
let's talk.
Nah, I'm just answering the question. Like, there's no game that we've played that I'm like, nah, we have no chance of winning, bro. Or like every game. I was telling that to my brother that yesterday. He was telling me, I was like, bro, you always gotta believe. You gotta believe in your team. And I always believe in my team. And like, bro, it was 4-3, bro. It was 4-3.
Don't use the scoreline. I watched. Listen. Don't use the scoreline. Don't use the scoreline as a justification.
No, I'm just trying to show y'all. Like at the end of the day, it was like obviously we have.
Was that a 4-3 game though? That's the actual question.
I mean, bro, was it a 4? It was a 4-3 game. That's how the score ended.
Nah, bro. Sometimes the scoreline. Let me ask you. It's like this. At our game, wasn't 3-1. It wasn't a 3-1 game. But if you just show someone the scoreline, it'll look like we outclassed you. So then now, can I say we outclassed you lot?
You outclassed who?
We outclassed you because we beat you 3-1. Because you said if it's the scoreline, the scoreline is. Come on, man, be honest.
Asking two different questions. Like if you
No,
ask me the
I
Arsenal
asked you.
game, did Arsenal outclass Man United? I would say no.
No, I asked you, was that a 4-3 game in your eyes? Like you're saying that the result was that the actual like was that what you saw? Did you see a 4-3 game in your eyes? Be honest, bro. Like this is where I need you to be honest.
It's not about being honest. You gotta ask, like if you ask me specific questions, I can get to specifics, right? So
Okay.
let's
So
say at the start of the game, right? 100%, I believe we could have won the game. We started off, we were still in there. I think that we had a better start this game in terms of just control and balance than we did in the Brighton game. I felt like it was a better start, but again, with United, shit just goes left. And Onana, bro, I'm not gonna slate him. I respect him coming out. He stood up. He came out. And listen, I don't want to come in here and slaughter my team, bro. I don't want to do that. I don't want to slaughter the team, bro.
Why not?
I don't want to do that, bro. I don't.
Why not?
I don't know.
I feel like you're being. I feel like you're being a bit. I feel like you're really like not. I wouldn't say accepting. I feel like you're not actually deep in the situation that your team is in.
Bro.
You're not, bro.
There's two things, right? This you have two different types of people, right? I'm a type of nigga that, like, bro, you have to see the end goal. Like, you have to see the light, or else you're gonna be done, bro. That's it. Like, why play? If you believe that it's all over, why get on the pitch, my nigga? Then why even play football? That's it. So yes, I recognize the problems of Man United, bro. I've watched Man United games more than any one of y'all, bro. So I see the problems.
No, you haven't.
I understand the United problems, bro.
But you haven't.
I still believe in my team. And every time you guys ask me, I tell y'all what shit is happening. I tell y'all that all the time, bro.
All right. Listen. No. You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
All right.
So you're saying, you always believe in your team. That's 100%. Fine. But bro, that is you being a fan. We all believe in our teams. Like at the end of the day, before
what kind of background you got on, bro?
Before showing you how it's done.
Before the game is before the ball is kicked, you all believe in your team. That's fine. We will have that. But what we're talking about, we're talking about this specific game. Like what went wrong.
Well, okay, all right, cool. Now you ask me the question.
I asked you, was it a 4-3 game? And you said,
I said the score is 4-3, bro.
But look at the answer you're giving back to me.
Let's break down the game, bro. Like I said,
this guy, he knows. Game listeners, FC
where
fan.
It went wrong? It's the midfield again, bro. It's the midfield. It's the midfield.
I wonder who. So wait. Let me, because I have to look at your team, innit? I don't know who was in midfield.
It's Casemiro, Eriksen.
And?
I mean, Bruno was not, like, in terms of that. I mean, yeah.
So he's not a midfielder.
I mean, 100. Okay, you want to add him there? Bruno, Casemiro, Eriksen.
It's not. I want to add him there. He is there.
The central midfield is where we had issues,
bro. But you play a pivot 2 and one up top. It's 3 midfielders.
It's not really a pivot 2, bro. It's a 2-man midfield. Casemiro doesn't really play that pivot, bro.
So okay, so he's not, where is Bruno playing in your team then?
Up top, as a 10.
Fam, a 10 is a midfielder. What are you talking about?
I'm not denying that he's a midfielder, bro. What I'm
but why are you only singling out Casemiro and Eriksen?
I said Casemiro, Eriksen. That's the main issue, bro.
Still.
What do you mean still?
I was told Mason Mount and Casemiro was the issue at the first couple games of the season. No. Listen to what I said. I said at the start of the season, when those first 2 games of yours, you said Mason Mount and Casemiro was a problem. Mason Mount got injured. Now Eriksen and Casemiro is the problem. In those two, in these past month and a half, the one common denominator you've not given any slack to is your captain, bro. It's the guy that, and I'm not sticking on to him. I'm just saying you say the midfield, but you isolate the midfield. If you're gonna say the midfield, it's 3 people in that midfield. You know, you play with 3 midfielders. It's a team effort. So don't just isolate them 2 when it's actually 3 of them that work together. Do you get what I'm saying? Because then, let's be real, Casemiro scored 2 goals. So how can you get onto him? He scored 2 goals.
You asked me, what was your question? Where did it go wrong? I said the midfield.
And I said who?
And I said Casemiro, Eriksen are in the midfield.
And Bruno.
Fine, you can put him in there.
Okay, so
the only thing I'll blame Bruno for, and like I felt like he gave away a cheap pass in the 3rd goal or the 4th goal, whatever it was, 4th goal, I think. But at that point, it is what it is. But that's the only thing. That's not where the issue is. The issue is that 2-man midfield is weak, bro. It's weak. Casemiro had a poor first half performance. Yes, he scored 2 goals. I'll give him credit. I think that, you know, he's not United's problem overall. He's not the problem that United faced. But in that first half, he was non-existent. You know what I'm saying? He gave away possession. I'm gonna have to give it to him 100%. Eriksen was not existent the whole game. So when I'm telling you it's Casemiro, Eriksen, I'm looking at those 2. Now, yeah, can you criticize Bruno? Yeah, you can always criticize Bruno. You can say that, yeah, he could have made better passes and everything. But in that first half, he was the only one trying in that midfield. So am I going to criticize when he's the only one dropping back, grabbing the ball and making passes? You want me to sit there and tell you he's the problem? Where's the other 2? So when I tell you that Casemiro, Eriksen, and there's phases of it. Casemiro, you can see why he's a world-class talent because he never let anything shake him off. He kept going, and he got us there. But also, who gave him those assists? Who was the one in there? So you gotta give Bruno credit. But the main problem, if I had to single out one player while United wasn't really, I'll have to look at Eriksen, 100%. Because at the end of the day, Eriksen's job in that team is to keep the team ticking. It's to retain possession, help the
He's trying to have his own heart ticking.
Yeah.
You talk about your team.
I knew he was gonna say that, bro.
Leave the man alone, man.
I'm just telling y'all the game, bro. If you watch the game, you can see that. There were certain phases, but I would like to look at how many touches he had in the game. I seriously want to know how many touches did Eriksen have in the game.
He was
not existent. He was not existent, bro.
Nah, that's fact.
He's rolling the team.
But that goes down to what I'm saying. Like, why is Man United signing a 34-year-old Christian Eriksen?
Exactly.
But when I tell you know what I'm saying, you know what I have, what I really have the problem is like I sit down and I thought about this, right? I thought about the whole problem, where it's everything at, and when I tell y'all where it's at, y'all don't want to hear it.
I'm gonna say the Glazers, bro.
Obviously, bro. Obviously, bro.
Listen to yourself, right? You're blaming the Glazers, but you talking about a Mason Mount that you just signed. So I don't know why you're blaming the Glazers when your team is still spending money.
Bro,
like I get it if you guys were not spending money at all, but you're still spending money.
Listen, the Glazers don't know Eriksen. The Glazers don't know Eriksen. That's Ten Hag, man. Come on, man.
I knew something like this was gonna come, but I gotta tell y'all the truth, bro. I gotta tell y'all the truth because hold on, I'm about to show y'all something real quick.
No, that's fine. But remember, we're speaking on the Champions League game. So
no, yeah, we need to talk about. The question was asked why we still signing Eriksen, and that's why I gave y'all the response. There's question. There's this. I just want to respond to MB real quick, right? I just want to respond to MB. So there's this quote, right?
Enzo doing there.
Hold on. Yeah. They said Solskjaer wanted Haaland, Bellingham, Kane, and Rice and Caicedo. He didn't get the players he wanted, right? But he still spent money. Fine. Ragnick wanted Guardiola, Sesko, Diaz, Alvarez, Fernandez, and Caicedo. He didn't get the players he wanted, but you guys said United still spend money. Fine. Ten Hag asked for Gakpo and the Bayern Munich defender. He didn't get it. Van Gaal got his 6th and 7th choice. We can go back to Mourinho. So when I keep telling y'all, like the problem is the Glazer, you guys are just looking at the United are spending money, bro. Like these guys are
But
just
was it
doing
not?
what they want.
Nah,
But was
but
it no? But okay, wait, hold on,
But
hold
we
on.
don't need to
hold
get
on.
into that. I just wanted to show y'all that. But we can
No,
get
no,
back to
no,
the game.
no. We'll get. I'm gonna transition. What you said is true. That's fine, yeah. But was it not you that said to me, literally, "Oh, you got no, sorry. This is when I wasn't even here. You lot was like, oh, first choice targets don't go to Arsenal, they go to Man United. The sign will depend." And I said, you know what? That's fine. We had Zinchenko as our second choice. So fair enough. You don't get who you want, yeah. But don't blame the Glazers for giving the money that's still there, but these players can't get the third or second of no, wait a minute. Because at the end of the day, yes, he's not playing. Anthony's his first choice. Let's go through that team. So let's talk about that Man United starting 11. Oh,
Yeah.
no. That is Eric Ten Hag. He said, yo, I want him. Cool.
Yeah.
Lissandro, that's his player. Cool. Sergio Reguilon, you know what? I'll give you credit. He's, last minute signing, whatever, yeah. Diego Dalot, was it not right where his contract was expiring or something like that, and they gave him a extension, right? I don't know. You gotta help me out.
Yeah.
Cool. At the end of the day, the manager has to give that. Like the manager will say yes or no whether to keep the extension. Casemiro, club signing, but let's be real, no one wouldn't not want Casemiro in it. Like he's class. Eriksen, he brought him in. Bruno Fernandes, he made him captain. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name? Højlund, he brought him in. And Marcus Rashford, he gave him a contract. The only person that I can say that's not his is Palestri, but Palestri's a youth player, so it's fine, innit? But this is his first game. That's fine. This is Eric Ten Hag. This is his team, bro. You've managed to build an Eric Ten Hag team quicker than we've managed to build an Arteta team. Yes, it has, bro. Because, bro, who in this starting 11 is not Eric? It's not chosen by Ten Hag. Who?
All right. So first of all, there's a couple of things to break down, right? Just because Dalot signed a team doesn't mean he necessarily wanted him to sign it. The reason I showed you the option, those teams, right? They asked for those players, but they said they didn't even have the money to go get those players. They literally turned them down. It wasn't like they went.
Now, some of them has turned down Man United though.
Yeah, no, we know that, but Man United had the money though.
Like who?
Bro, Kim May turned you down for sure. Cody Gakpo turned you down for sure.
Yeah.
What's his name? Bro, Vlahovic even turned us down
when he was playing you. We never went for Vlahovic.
I'm telling you, you did.
Nah.
Bro.
There was rumors about it.
It's not, bro. When there's rumors, listen, you know the saying, there's no smoke without fire. Just because you see rumors, bro, come on, man. Like this is
no.
Do you know what this is? Yeah, no, but you see this, yeah. This is where you're like closing off your mind to the possibility that team, like, bro, it's fine. Players turn down teams all the time. It happens.
Bro. I'm not.
Bro, Jude Bellingham turned down Man City. Do you think Man City fans are like, oh,
what you say about
bro?
me?
No, but bro, listen. I'll say Tchouaméni turned down Chelsea. It happens, bro.
We kind of going left though. Like,
but I'm just saying with the team and the selection.
No one's saying that you can't deny United, but I'm telling you that, like, you're completely dismissing having owners that are going and investing in the team, bro. Investing in the team and for the team. So you completely. I gave you that example, right? If you take Manchester, let's say, I know everybody's gonna go left with this, but if you take Manchester City owners, right, and put them at United, right, with the same same money investment, do you think that the same players and the same type of mistakes are gonna happen over and over and over again?
But it's not the
To be-
owner that signed the players, is what I'm saying.
I'm asking you a question. If you take the Manchester City owners, right,
If you
and
have
bring,
the
no, just
same transfer,
let me just finish my
on
question.
the football, on the football,
Let
on
me-
the
let me-
football, on the football.
No, yeah, we're gonna get on football. Let's just answer.
No,
this
no,
question.
we're not. No, we're not.
No,
No, we're
no.
not. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
I'm
We're taking this. No,
No,
we're taking this way
let me
left,
finish
man.
my point. No, let me finish my point.
I
try to switch the y'all brought this up.
bro.
No,
Your
I
point
tried-
is of a crybaby. You're
No,
crying. I don't
let
want
me-
to hear this.
Let me finish.
I don't
my
want to
point
hear
and
this.
we
No,
can
bro,
get
he's
back to the
crying.
football. Let me
Guys,
finish
he's
my point.
crying. Why are we letting him
I'm not
cry?
crying. I
You
was just
are
trying to.
crying.
I want to make a point. Let me finish.
Bro,
my
you're
point. Let's get back
crying.
to-
You're literally
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, if we had their
Fine.
owners, then it would
I'm not.
be."
I'm
Stop
because
crying,
you
bro.
guys keep dismissing this Glazers thing. Then
Because you're crying. Because
if
because
you're
at the end of the
dismissing
day,
it,
no,
then
Mohammed. Because
clearly
at the
you're
end
not.
of the day,
I'm
no.
trying to
Because
make a
at the end
point.
of
You're
the day,
dismissing it.
no. Because at the end of the day, bro, you, and this is you specifically, yeah. You talk the big talk, and your team is letting you down, which is unfortunate. It's fine. It's unfortunate. But they're letting you down. So you can't now come start crying saying, "Oh, if we had Man City's owners, would my club be like this?" Bro, you don't have Man City owners. We don't have Man City owners. Chelsea don't have Man City owners. Nobody in the league, bro, nobody except Real Madrid have Man City owners. So stop comparing yourself. Are you not meant to be bigger than Man City? And you're telling me about Man City owners and all of this. Stop that, bro. You're crying. And it's not. It's exactly why your team is fumbled, because your fans are not in sync, bro.
You cannot tell me in one breath.
Nah, man.
You cannot tell me in one breath that United, you have the Glazers, you spending the money. Then when I try to show you the problems, why the Glazers are a problem, and tell me you're crying. It's like that doesn't make sense. That does not make sense. If I'm telling you these are the reasons, you're like, no, you're spending money, and I'm trying to show you.
So
why
is it the Glazers? So is it the
no.
Glazers' fault? So is it the Glazers' fault? At one point at Bayern Munich, you were 3-1 down, and you got. And is it? Wait a minute. Is it the Glazers' fault? Yeah, that you've conceded the same goal in the same type of goal. Sorry, in 3 weeks from 3 different teams in 2 different competitions. That's not the Glazers' fault.
Are you done?
No, answer me. Is that the Glazers' fault?
I'm gonna go back to my statement when I was asking Emmy because you cut me off.
Go on.
So Emmy, the question I was trying to show you. Let's say Matt, when Sir Alex Ferguson left, you put in the City owners at that point with the same amount of money, and you hire somebody and they keep making the same mistakes. Do you think that's gonna happen?
Bruh.
Or do you think they're gonna step in and make a change?
I mean, but that's my whole point. It's not the owners. I think it's your transfer policy that is the reason you guys.
It's all part of. That's what I'm telling you. As an owner, you're in charge of all that. You're in charge of all that. So the example I just told you. If the city owners, the Sheikh Mansour is there, do you think those same things are gonna repetitively happen over and over and over and over again?
Bruh, but then that's like saying, okay, all the history you like brag about Man United. If Man City had Man United's owners in the 90s, we would have been the best team in Manchester. I can say that then.
If we talk about
swapping owners,
you can make that point. You can make that point. But clearly, I think you get my point now, right? So but now
it's not a good point, though. Is what I'm saying. It's like,
what do you mean? I'm just trying to show you.
It's a very hypothetical point. Is what I'm trying to say.
It's not hypothetical. It's the same. The same thing BK just showed me with the 3 midfield. He's saying that Mason Mount first, Casemiro, then Bruno. The singles constant in that was Bruno. I'm just trying to show you the same different mistakes that we have. The same constant in all these different managers is the Glazers. But no one's. But apparently, I'm crying. I'm going through it. But fine, I'll accept that. I think I've made my point enough. Whether you think I'm crying or not, I'll let y'all make the decision on that. Now, to the point BK was saying with the same type of mistakes, it goes to the same point. It goes to a point I was making. I started off with the midfield. The midfield. Now, I haven't watched the game. I haven't watched the game back. I just watched it live. I haven't watched the highlights or anything like that. So I whatever I saw live is what I saw. If I missed it, I missed it. But I felt like I asked the question. I wonder how many touches Eriksen had. I feel like Eriksen was not existent in that game. I feel like Eriksen was non-existent. I think Casemiro did okay in the first half defensively, maybe, but my main issue with him, I know they were saying Musiala was running all over him, but I didn't think Casemiro was that bad defensively. I think the problem with him was really offensively. He gave the ball away way too much. He did it against Brighton. He did it again. Every time he has the ball, not even him. It's the whole squad really. We cannot string passes together.
Eriksen had 46 touches.
In the whole game.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's low, but I'm curious to see what the other players at. But
Bruno had 66, and Casemiro had 48. No, 49. 49. Sorry.
Okay, I mean, I thought it would be significantly lower than that, but that's still even low. But okay. But I didn't see him, bro. I didn't see him. I didn't feel like he had any impact in the game. And I think at Brighton as well, same thing. I didn't feel like he had any impact in the game. He had that one in Brighton where he created a chance for Rashford and Højlund, but in that one play. But today also he was non-existent, bro. Defensively, he wasn't really there. I mean, the Sané goal, if I remember, it came through that phase again. The one on the first goal. I think again, I didn't see the goals again, bro. So I don't fucking remember. But I think Reguilon played well. But United really, the main issue right now is the midfield, bro. We're too weak. Teams cut through us. We can't string passes together. Anytime we have anything going for us, we lose the ball. We give the ball away. It happens over and over and over and over and over again, bro. So until we fix that, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? The team is low on confidence. Onana, I mean, it's easy to criticize him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, like, he's good with his feet, but I'm a back him, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for me to just go ahead and slate him right now, bro. I don't want to do that.
No, your defense is shit. So he will be conceding goals. It's the honest truth.
Nah, he should have said that. He should have said that.
Factz. He should have. He should have. Mom said in the comments, we need Eriksen the whole bench. Facts. But
but for who?
It was so bad. I was considering even play Hannibal or the other kid.
Nah.
I swear, bro.
He won't do that.
I felt like that during the game, bro. I'm like, bro.
I don't think he will do that. I hear you, but I don't.
It might be rough for the kid to put him on in that game, but
think about
it. I would have done it. At least bring him on. He scored in Brighton. Like Eriksen.
Yeah, but this is a different kettle of fish, bro. Man's playing.
That's true. I thought about that too. Like, you don't want to throw him in the fire, but sometimes you got to, bro. You gotta throw him in the Eriksen. Yeah, but Eriksen was non-existent, bro. He was really not there.
Okay, so
bro.
wait, let me ask you this. So don't give me reasons, but give me like three or four players who were existent that you felt.
I feel like match. Bruno was one.
Okay. Who else?
Rashford was an outlet.
Man did ask you who was outletting.
I was just trying.
Okay.
I'm giving you the three.
I
players.
got
I
two,
think Bruno,
two.
Rashford, and Reguilon.
Yeah. Three.
I would say those three. Yeah.
Bro. You see, I can't lie. That's for you to pick 3 out of 11. Clearly, the whole team wasn't playing well.
You asked me for 3 players.
No, I'm just, bro. I said 4. I said 4.
4, I can give you 4.
Who's the fourth then?
I can say Højlund had a presence as well. He was there. Nigga asked me 3 players, then mad that I gave him 3. But yeah,
so can you add one more, or is it only 4 you can?
I mean, okay. The question is, who is good for United? That's I can give you that. Bruno.
Yeah, you said Bruno's good apparently.
Yeah, I think he was doing stuff. He was the only he was.
The
reason we scored those goals is Bruno. Casemiro in the second half. Reguilon did well the whole game. I feel like he was there. Rashford was good too. He was trying, and and Højlund.
I don't think Rashford had a good game at all. I saw him a lot of times kicking the ball back and like sulking about it. Like, I didn't think he had a good game at all.
I think he was the outlet, bro. I think for United, he was the outlet. I didn't like it. I felt like we should have used Palestri a bit more. I didn't feel like we didn't put Pelestri in the positions he needed to be to cause the Bayern Munich issues. But I felt like Rashford out of our attackers was the most active or whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was the worst game. Put it like that.
Can I just say, you've not used one single footballing terminology to describe these brothers. You said active, get about. I was like, bro,
I mean, that's what I mean. What do y'all think about the game, bro? I mean,
but I listen. I only watched from 65th. So I wouldn't say, because obviously I was watching Arsenal. I had you lot in the background, but I wasn't paying fully attention. I was always peeking in and out. And from every time I was watching it, you lot couldn't string the ball past beyond your midfield. And when you did get up top, I think there was no connection. There was no connection up top. So they were kind of like, it was working, but it wasn't fluid. You can clearly see, especially if it's a new front three. That's what I would say. I would say for me, listen.
And the subs had an impact too. I forgot to say that.
Yeah. Queen had an impact.
Garnacho and Martial too.
They said, do you know what? People said that. I would say I know it's Garnacho more than Martial, but yeah, I could.
Martial was helping it. Martial, yeah, he had a good cameo.
But for me, yeah, if you're asking me, and this is me, I believe the reason why you lost that game was your defense and Bruno. And Bruno, I have to listen. Bruno, you have to, bro. You have to. And this is where you was getting on to me about my captain turning up, being impactful, bro. He wasn't leading your team, and at the end of the day, if your captain isn't, making you lot tick, it's not gonna work.
So you saying Bruno had a bad performance because he didn't lead the team?
Because he hasn't showed up this whole season. I know, yeah, granted the season just started, but you've played about 6 games in total. He's not showed up for one. And especially in the moment right now where you lot aren't performing well, he has to elevate his game. Like, he needs to be scoring the goals and making. Yes, he did create them goals, but one of them was off a set piece, right? And that was when more or less Bayern Munich checked out. They thought they had won the game 3-1. They were just strolling around. Yes, you got a foul, whipped it in. Casemiro, smart, knocked it in. Like that's it, bro. I'm like, and that, not even saying for like me or anyone else, but it's like, if you're captain, it's like, what's his name? When Chelsea made Conor Gallagher captain. Come on, man. It's just like, and not like that, but I'm just saying, it's like, if Conor Gallagher's not performing, why is anyone else gonna perform? No, if Bruno has to step, and I feel like for me, Bruno is you're shaking your head. I'm just gonna say he's someone who, for me, he's a captain of performances. That's where I look at Bruno. I don't see Bruno as more of the, not vocal, but just more like that, come, let me talk and do like that. I feel like he leads by his performances. And if his performances are not up to the standard that you lot made him captain, who else is in that attack that you're going to look to? Højlund's new, he's young. Pelestri's new, Pelestri's young, sorry. Rashford is the only brother, and he's kind of in not a purple patch, but Marcus, his form isn't consistent all the time. It goes up and down, which is not a bad thing, but that's just how he is.
I hear what you're saying, bro, and that's fair. I think for Bruno, if he wants to be captain, he has to take those type of criticism, 100%. I'll give you that. But if you watch that game, right, bro, we cannot even get the ball up to Bruno. Half the time, he's going all the way back to the defense to collect the ball. So, like, I understand what you're saying, but you can't even get the ball to him, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, Bruno is down by Onana's box to collect the ball as a 10. Why? So what I'm trying to show you is that when I'm telling you the midfield it's not about. It's just not about. And Ten Hag has to hold some of this as well, right? And this is where I can criticize. This is where I can criticize the Mount signing, because last season you could tell United needed. Casemiro was good. He was good breaking up the play and everything, but you needed somebody else that was going to carry the ball and bring the ball forward. You saw that. I said that. So when you then go sign a Mason Mount, I don't understand that, bro. I don't understand that. Maybe Amrabat, we'll see what Amrabat does when he comes. But that's one of United's problems right now. We do not have a path where we can grab the ball from the defenders and progressively pass the ball to move up the pitch.
But your sixes, but okay. But this is where it's like, obviously Amrabat, we'll see what happens with him, yeah. But it's like, now, we all live in hypotheticals, whatever. But let's say Amrabat does come in and you kind of still struggle to do that. Are you now then going to think, oh, maybe it's maybe it's a winger issue, or is it going to be more, is it a defense issue?
I mean, the defense is part of it, right? But from I don't know. I'm going to blame the mid. That's the role of the midfield, bro. I understand with this modern day football, the goalkeeper, the defenders, everybody got to know how to play football. But fuck that, bro. The role of the midfielder, that is your job description, bro. I am looking at that midfield. Bro. And if Amrabat comes and it's still the same issue, Mason Mount comes to the same issue, the question needs to be asked with Ten Hag. And
Lulu, what you think?
Oli came out today, and again, y'all don't want to hear the Glazers. I'm not going to talk about the Glazers, but he came out today and he talked about some of the issues when he wanted the players he wanted, right? So if Ten Hag comes in and that's the case, he wanted different players, he couldn't get it, fine. But he needs to be like,
he wanted Timber, but he's out.
He wanted what was his plan, bro? Because the team cannot progress they can't progress the ball forward. They can't do it. I haven't seen it all season.
But I feel like
I didn't see it in Spurs. I didn't see it in Arsenal. I didn't see it in Brighton. I didn't see it in this Bayern game, bro.
I want to ask Lulu. It's the question Mohammed asks. If he's seeing this, do you think that's the coach problem or that's a player problem?
Wait, you said seeing what?
So he says that their team can't progress the ball through from defense to all the way up front. And in the last 6 or 7 games they've played. Do you think that's the player personnel, or is that the coaching? Where do you think the problem?
I feel like it's the player and also on the coach. On the player, for one, not being able to do the what's required of you to what you're supposed to do in the midfield. And also the coach you've coached these players for a year now, so you know their weaknesses and their strengths. So what you were supposed to do was supposed to bring players to help their weaknesses. Casemiro is clearly on his last legs. He was supposed to go and bring somebody to be right next to him and help him out with all that dog work. I would have signed Onana from Everton. I thought that would have been a perfect player to put right next to Casemiro. But overall, man, it's really Ten Hag, man. We gotta look at Ten Hag.
Or like Douglas Luiz. Someone like Douglas Luiz.
A Douglas Luiz. Shit. Or even, bro, there's a lot of...
so like who like you still need someone that's gonna be more creative though, bro.
Like, sorry, MB, same question. Same question to you too.
You see how you say that, right? But if you have a case of y'all Bruno, Bruno is y'all creator. Like Bruno is y'all creator. So if you sign somebody that's gonna be in Bruno's spot, that means Bruno
listen. I heard they still need a creative midfielder in it. Allegedly, you still need a creative midfielder. Is that true?
What I call creative midfielder, apparently you call it creative midfielder. I'm talking about you need a central midfielder that can grab the ball and make passes, bro. So if I'm calling it a creative midfielder. What I'm saying, so like
MB, same. No, I was gonna say MB, same question. Where do you think the problem?
I feel like for stuff like that, honestly, I think you have to blame the coach at the end of the day, because we've seen teams like
this.
Wait, can you hear me?
This nigga.
What happened?
Nah,
Nah,
bro,
you go.
you good.
Now we've seen clubs like okay, Brighton, they don't have the best starting lineup, but they still make it happen. We've seen clubs like who else?
Spring played
Aston
decent.
Villa,
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest, clubs like that. They don't have the personnel, but they still
Brentford, bruv.
Brentford to play out the bag, possess the ball, work up the pitch. So I feel like if Man United, even though they don't have the best squad, but if the squad they have right now is better than a lot of the squads in the Premier League, if that squad cannot do that, like in how many games they've played this season consistently, we have to look at the coach more than looking at the players at the end of the day. Because they have, like, as much as I be talking trash about them, they do have a lot of like quality players. If you cannot make that, into productive football, then as the coach, we got at the end of the day, like as much as the players are the ones that get on the pitch and play, you still have to look at the coach at the end of the day, because they're the ones that are responsible for training, they're the ones that are responsible for this and that. So we can't just say, all right, no, we got to blame the players and leave the coach out like for free. I don't think that's fair.
Could you have done with Sancho this game, you feel like? No.
Nah, that wasn't really If you give me a midfielder, I can answer that, but not really a right winger. We got a question, bro.
What is it?
You the host. Everett said the problem is we got injured players. He said we have 6 starters out. Like, what are we talking about? Then he said, bro, Ten Hag working with what he has, can't really blame him, right? Ten Hag is working with what he has. We can't really
don't blame him. We definitely gonna blame him, bro. Because okay, you can look at this Bayern game and say Bayern had a better squad than United, and that's why they won the game and they're playing at home, all that nonsense. But at the end of the day, look at the other games Man United have struggled to win and have lost in this season. Are you gonna still come up with that same excuse? You can't. Like, bro, everybody has injuries. Look at Chelsea, bro. Y'all be clowning Chelsea, but why can't Chelsea use that excuse then, if that's the excuse we're using? That
because we had that
players that are injured. Like, come on, bro. You gotta stop using excuses and like face the facts.
Nah, I would say, I mean,
we came to play the game
for sure. Ten Hag has we got a question Ten Hag, but the point too Evan is making is a point too. Like,
so wait,
midfield has been decimated. Like, you
saw,
we
had 21 players injured.
Mason Mount.
Like, asking me questions.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these are players that we are expecting to start.
But listen, you saying your midfield has been decimated, and the first player you named is a player that hasn't even made an appearance for your club. Amrabat, and say
I named you 3 midfielders.
And y'all signed him knowing he was injured.
So Mason
got injured in Morocco, bro.
That you said you should have never signed. Amrabat never played a game.
Amrabat got injured through international duty.
Bro, but Amrabat hasn't played a game. Tell me from last season when your midfield was playing well, which midfielders are out? Nobody's out.
It's no one.
Miro, you have Bruno, you have McTominay, you have Eriksen. All players that were playing in a good midfield last season are still fit.
So wait, Mohammed, how can you not blame Ten Hag? How can you not blame Ten Hag when you're 3-1 down and he's subbing on McTominay?
I mean, who's gonna come on? I think that's the point.
Garnacho should have came on earlier. Why are you doing?
I have a point about that Garnacho situation.
Like the midfield was the issue, bro. Like, so, like, if the the wingers are not even getting the ball, you bring in another, like, the midfield was the issue. Like, if you had the players that are fit, that signing would have been someone else.
So then, okay. My thinking is, if he was gonna play this kind of way of, why did he not start McTominay and do the double pivot and make him cover for Eric?
Bro, you can't account for another mistake, bro. So
no, I didn't say that. I said
no. You said why he didn't start. That's what I'm saying.
I said why didn't he start? No, not the Onana mistake. I said why didn't he start McTominay instead of Eriksen?
That's what I'm telling you. The way he started was working. You can't account for Onana making that mistake. When Onana makes that mistake, the game changes. So his start was like the way he started was working. But then when the Onana makes that mistake, everything changed. Everything changed. It's a completely different game. It's a completely different
You missed
game.
David there.
And when I was telling y'all, like I wouldn't mind Hannibal playing at that point, I'm looking at that midfield. I'm like, yo, Ericsson is non-existent. Ericsson is non-existent. You know what I'm saying?
So wait.
Everett, let me read Everett's comment real quick. He said, what has Ten Hag done? Like, y'all are not watching the game. He said, that's what I'm talking about, BK. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. BK is trolling. If we didn't bring McTominay on, who are we gonna bring on then?
I'll ask you a simple question.
He said Ericsson had a bad game. He has to bring on someone.
It's not my fault your bench is whack. Like you're making
So we
it
got
seem
injuries.
like
That's the point he's trying to make.
but bro, but I asked you a simple question. Like if
Where's the youth?
like who could he have brought on? The man said I'm trolling. I just asked a question. I don't know. Shit, fix your bench. Like damn.
But Evra, let me ask you a question, Evra. Like, where do you? So if you're saying that we're injuries, yeah, that's fair, right?
So wait,
I get the injury. Okay, now let me just ask him this so he can get a response. Like, I get what you're saying with the injuries, and I think that's completely true. I think once you get like a Kobe comes back, Amrabat comes back, United hopefully look, and Mason Mount comes back, we're gonna look different. But
there's
you,
a high key you won't.
For you, Evra, right? Where do you feel like the game went wrong? Because it seems like you don't want to put some blame to Ten Hag, which I could kind of understand. But for you, where do you think the game went wrong? Let me know.
I have a few things to say about this whole Man U Bayern Munich game. And
Mom too. I see in the comment. Mom is laughing. Mom, tell me too. Where do you think the game went wrong?
Mom is in the gym, man. Mom don't have time for us. Listen to this, right? Man United. I mean, shit. Honestly, I don't even think Bayern were even that impressive. Honestly, with the whole victory, I think definitely. That if Man United had came in with a good game, I feel like they could have done it to Bayern Munich. I would say I'm really disappointed in Rashford, man. Rashford, for a multitude of reasons. I feel like, I don't know, this is his team. Like last year, I remember I was me and Yai and Ryan.
This is Bruno's team.
Wanted to be Bruno's team, but in reality, this is Rashford and Casemiro's team. Depend on judging of what happened last season and the way last season went, But Rashford, man, he got to. I don't know, man. Like when you are away from home in the Champions League, you need your best player, attacker-wise, to hold the ball, dribble past people, like take the team up the pitch, shoot, create a chance type shit. Like just do something now. But I don't know. Rashford, he still plays like he's a youngster. You gotta realize that he's the pro player now. Like this is his team. Like he gotta do better, man. It's not good enough.
Listen, if I speak, fam.
And Ten Hag, like his decision. Okay, so cool, boom, right? Our winger is gone, and Anthony, because allegedly he's a rapist. This one, call this one allegedly. If he had a tape out, it would have been fact. But because he ain't got no tape, so I'm gonna say allegedly. Yeah. I don't know what's really going on.
Nah, but his thing is not. It's not that letter, bro. It's he hit his lady, fam. So don't say it. Yeah, allegedly. Sorry, he hit her.
Oh,
so
it's
yeah. Come on, man.
He a butcher. But what's it called?
Allow him. Yeah.
Why didn't Garnacho start? I thought Garnacho was the next guy in the line in your attack. You skipped.
He's meant to be better than Saka.
Hey.
No, sorry. He's meant to be better than Martinelli. Sorry.
I don't know about that, but I don't know about that.
He is. Come on, man. It's the Ronaldo, Viva
Garnacho. I mean, Garnacho. Like again, but if y'all watch that game, you guys are telling me attackers. The Rashford thing I can accept, right? Because Rashford, you're supposed to be the star.
I thought Garnacho would have came on earlier.
Fine. The Garnacho one, because you gotta analyze the game. What the team is lacking. Like, if you can't even get Pellistri and your attackers the ball, bringing in another attacker doesn't help. You're losing your battle.
But Garnacho, for me, Garnacho is the type of attacker who drops deep and collects it. Marcus don't do that. Pelestri tried, but he's not as effective I've seen from Garnacho doing it. So that's where I'm more thinking like Garnacho's type of play would have been better if you lot through. Like, because remember, you're 3-1 down. Like, what do you have to lose? Go for it. It's just the fact that I feel like if he had came on earlier, maybe his influence would have been a bit more rather than the minutes he did have. You know, because by the time he came on, I feel like the rest of the team kind of gave up, and him and Martial had to kind of give everyone life back, if that makes sense. And then you kind of started to do the fight back thing, which it was working, but it was just a little bit too late.
Now, my point is that if I'm going into before the game, if I'm looking at Pelestri and Garnacho, who has more game experience, who has more game time? It's Garnacho. So then you bench him to start Pelestri, who hasn't started a game for Maynard in Lord knows how long.
You man, jeez, these man, yeah.
Varane.
Bro, these men are just shameless.
I'm gonna read the comments. It's what he's talking about.
Shameless.
So he said, Evra said the midfield. So he's talking about midfield. He said the issue with United is midfield is not picking up runners. That has been our problem from the Spurs game, which is true. Mom said the midfield, bro. Then Evra said, just analyze our goals conceded this season so far.
So then
Mom said,
is that the team or the manager then? If your team is not picking up runners, then who is to blame? If you cannot tell me the whole team is not picking up runners because they don't know how to pick up runners. The manager has to put his foot down and say, yo, this is what you need to do. Like, bro, what are we talking about? Like, we've seen Klopp, Pep, all these managers have put it in their team. They've ingrained it that, yo, when we lose the ball, we have to bring it back. If your team is not doing that, you cannot just say, oh, it's the players. That's what I'm saying. You got to put blame on the top at some point, bro. Like,
that nigga Club had,
but like, come on, yo, let's be serious, man.
That nigga Club had Joe Allen playing top flight football.
Man, turn Joe Allen into Messi. You telling me it's not the manager, bro? Come on.
Mom said Eriksen and Casemiro are too old to keep up. Rashford has the whole blame, not helping the attack at all.
How old? I thought that ended at 31.
Yeah, that's old, bruv.
Yeah.
Well, for Man United's midfield, that's old, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, that's old.
All right, let me finish these comments. So Everett said Amrabat can fix both. Everett said Amrabat can fix both issues. He's good on the ball and defensively too. He said.
But what if he doesn't? This is
we don't know Amrabat.
This is where
that's what I'm saying. You're basing your whole argument on a player that has not touched grass for your team yet. That's my argument right now. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
You're saying we're not playing good because Amrabat is injured, but he hasn't played for your club. It's like if we lost against West Ham and I said, oh, we didn't win because Matheus Nunes didn't start. What? Come on, bro.
Well, let ever respond to that. So then I'm gonna respond.
We'll send you back to
he said, also, and then, this is what BK was laughing about. Evra said also Varane is very important to our team. He said Garnacho does not. He's responding to BK over here. He said Garnacho does not drop deep and collect the ball, which is true. He does not do that. And then he said Evra said Lulu Garnacho does not play right wing as well. Very well. Let me just finish. We got two more. Then just hold your thought, Lulu. Just hold your thought, BK. Sorry. Then Mom said, bro, the manager can only hope.
Hope.
He cannot change old age. I think he's talking about Eriksen. He's talking about
hear him, but bro, hey, man, let me tell you this.
He cannot change old age, but listen to this, right? Fernandinho changed into a center back for an entire season at the age of 36. So you cannot tell me that you cannot change old age.
That is after Sheikh Mansour has been buying him players around him. So
I'm talking about a one player, Fernandinho. What do you mean?
I'm just saying, but it's not like he had other players that Sheikh Mansour got him.
Our team was depleted. We had no bench.
We saying play Eriksen center back, yeah.
I'm saying that the coach can.
I need to leave Eriksen alone. He's still counting his blessings.
He can do that, but you have to have a supporting players around you that are quality, and that the manager that can execute the manager's game plan. If you have how many players were playing out of position when Fernandinho was defended?
about 3. Kolarov was playing center back. Fernandinho was playing center back. Who else?
Kyle Walker's played centre back
We
before.
didn't have a striker. Aguero was injured. Foden was playing.
Pep wanted to
forward.
play no striker, bro. That was Pep's way of doing it.
The manager, yes, exactly. So what are you
But
talking?
that's what I'm saying. You have like you just named me 2 players that are out of position, but then you still
What's West
have
Ham right back?
quality players around him
Who
that
fell?
making sure God Pep
Oh yeah,
played
Oh,
Pep's football.
you going
he
back?
reminds me of Zabaleta.
You're going back
Sad
to Mansour, bro.
I gotta start
I know what
making
you
these
mean.
points
I
because
know
y'all don't
what
want
you
to
mean.
listen. But
I know what you mean. It's the face. It's the face.
That has
But to
nothing
get
to
to-
do with Mansour, bro.
It's the
the
face.
points
It's
that
the
they're
face.
making, right? All this is fun. Like we're laughing about
And
it,
the
right?
head
Ten
shape.
Hag, for me, I
Yeah,
think Ten Hag has
and
a
the way
little
they
bit
play
of blame.
shit.
I hear what Everett's saying. I hear it, but for me, because I don't see
Ten
the
Hag
mount,
has
I
more
don't see
blame
some of
than
the players,
team.
but I'ma still back him. But I think Ten Hag still has the whole blame for some of the things.
You see, no,
Now,
look
have I
at
seen
the comment.
improvement?
Look at the comment.
What? Read it out. What is
Mom
it?
says, I blame Ten Hag for not adapting, which he didn't. Stubbornness.
Mom, you gotta clarify.
I mean, he is
adapting in
bald
what?
for a
In the
reason.
game, like he didn't.
Yeah, no, I
adapt
think
in the game.
I think he's just talking about like
I think
in-
he was handicapped, and I think that's what Everett was leading to.
Hmm.
Change. Who was he supposed to bring on? He was handicapped in the players he had available to him. So it's not like he could really change the game. Who are you like? Clear. So Mika keeps telling me Mika Lou keeps telling me, bring Ganache.
I'm not even talking about changing the game.
no, we didn't say.
About the fact that you
I
guys,
said to
He
start.
said, yeah.
nah, I'm like, I didn't know why we
What'd you
spent
say?
an hour talking on Man United, bro.
Now, listen. It's
So let me just finish the adapting thing, right? So you can clearly see the game, the midfield is the issue. You need to
Can't wait
change the
for Ten Hag to
midfield.
get
You need to
fired.
change the midfield. You need to change it. But he doesn't have the players to change it. You have Hannibal and whatever the Johnson name is.
This nigga naming comics.
That's and McTominay. These are the players at his disposable. So
Alright.
it's like, who is he gonna bring on? So
That's
I'm
funny,
not
man.
Ten Hag not adapting. I'm not really blaming him in that sense.
But we sat here like what last week? I told you McTominay should not be at Man United, and you said he should be. So now why are you mad that he's coming off your bench?
I'm not.
Facts.
I told y'all that
Mm.
McTominay is good enough to be in the squad, but
No, he's not.
good enough.
No, he's
to be
not.
11.
No, he's
I
not.
said that.
Yeah, exactly. He's not good enough for the 11. So if he's coming off the bench,
Bro,
what's
he's
the
not
problem?
good enough for the squad. Oh my god, bro. This is even like
Bro,
Mohammed, let
McTominay
me
is
ask you
not the
this.
problem. We lost this game.
No,
bro.
no,
Like,
no. We're not
like,
saying. I'm not saying that. No one's saying
why
that.
we nitpicking McTominay, bro?
I'm not nitpicking. No one's saying that. But I'm just saying he's not good enough to be at Man United. So I think you need to accept that part.
And that's part
Then
of
you
the
can.
problem, is what I'm saying. Like, why
That's part of the
McTominay
problem.
made
why
oh
do
yeah,
you
two
have
better.
players like McTominay still in your squad? Is what I've been saying for the last 2 years. Bro.
McTominay or Yates, two better.
Who?
Yates
Yates.
from Nottingham Forest.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Listen,
I don't know.
Mom, listen. So Mom says, listen. Let's read these comments and then we move on.
Oh.
Mom says, if a lone DM isn't working, should be able to adapt. Yes, he has to hold some blame. And then he also says, we can all see Cassius getting ran through, packed in midfield. That's what he says. Everett says we're gonna be good once when our players come back. I'm not too worried.
Alright.
And he's like, we're gonna be good.
Promise? All I want Varane back. I want Amrabat fit. All of these players will be fit. Ten Hag, let him be the manager, and
We might as well bring back Sir Alex.
we're gonna be having these same like issues when you hit this again in the season, bro. Like I'm telling you, it's not sustainable. Like
I
and
would
free
say-
Sancho, man.
to what Everett's saying, that we're gonna be good. Ten Hag has showed me enough last season to say that he knows what he's doing and he has a game plan, and I'm trusting that. He showed me enough. I haven't lost faith in Ten Hag. I haven't lost faith.
I've seen some. Can I? How do you feel about certain fans losing
I
faith
don't
in
think
him?
fans have. I haven't talked.
Nah,
to anyone
yes,
who's
yes,
lost.
yeah.
I haven't seen anyone who's lost faith
I
in Ten
have.
Hag.
I've seen it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. How could we
I
all
haven't.
see it?
Nah, I haven't. I haven't talked
you
to one.
probably have them blocked. Man probably has Ten Hag muted or something.
No,
I'm just not trying to hear the
but I have
slander.
no personally. I mean, I would like to know who there's some United fans that I don't even talk to them, bro. So I would like to know who has lost faith in Ten Hag, because I can tell Evra hasn't lost faith, Mom has not lost faith, I haven't lost faith, all the United fans and we haven't lost faith, because you realize like there's certain things that's happened with every single manager. So there's certain things that's outside of his control. But what I've seen from Ten Hag from last season, I'll continue to back him. I'll continue to back. Now you always gonna ask questions, bro. No one is big enough to be questioned. Now question the signings he made. I said I won't diss Onana, but I said y'all know my stance on De Gea. I said it 1,000 times.
That's
but
your boy.
I'm a back. De Gea's gone. We have Onana. I'm a back.
And he still needs a club.
He came out today. Onana came out today.
They
and
should bring him back.
Answer the question, and I respect that.
Onana has 14 goals in 6 games, right?
I don't
what?
know the stats. No,
Oh no, that's the stats.
I don't know. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Listen.
I ain't checking no stats this season.
Oh my god.
So listen, I'm just saying, yeah. I guess let's hope Man United keep losing until your players come back, of course, and then I guess your season starts, right? Once everyone's back.
I seen
no one's injured and you have everybody available. Because
my season start when
because Chelsea
when Mano come back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm with that too.
Players that have not touched grass. That's what I'm saying, bro. Come on.
Kobe Mano is in. Listen. He had that good game against us preseason, so allow him in it. We'll see what he can do.
I'm not gonna lie, but that nigga is in
love
and hip hop.
Yeah.
Leave that nigga alone. He has love and hip hop. He ain't gotta keep messing with Mano. But Ten Hag
when he comes
Ten
back,
Hag don't like United youths. He don't like our youths. He only like the Dutch youths. He don't like Carrington's youths.
Nah, playing Pelestri today was big though, man. And he gave the explanation why he didn't play him in Brighton too. So he said that Pelestri came back, he's from Uruguay. He came back late. So, wherever they went was far. By the time he came to play him, that wouldn't have been fair to him. And to start him in the Champions League first game against Bayern, that's a statement. So I was pissed he didn't start Pelestri, but the explanation he gave and start him today makes me think that okay, all right, we're good. So let's read the comment. Mom said Mike Sauce isn't him. He said maybe it's confidence, but he has not come in to change the game.
Not once. Are you talking about Garnacho?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Now we won't. We have the best.
Or he could be talking about.
We have our best 11. If we have our best 11, it will be different. I think so too. I think if United has the best, it's gonna be
I don't know.
But Mohammed, I can hear that, but there's a high key chance that it won't, and that's the thing. That is when you fans have to actually deep it. I'm not saying it will, but it might. There's a high key chance. Even if these players come back, bro, it still might not be the same. It still might be the same. Because at the end of the day,
I'm backing my boys, man. I'm backing my boys. I'm backing my manager.
Okay.
I'm backing my manager. My questions, I've put it out there. I didn't understand the Onana. I didn't understand Mason Mount. I didn't understand it. I said it. But they're here. I'm a back them. And that's where I'm at with that.
Okay, fair enough.
We move.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Last thing on that, Evelyn said, what is Ludo talking about? Ten Hag favors all the youth players.
Cap. But you play be favoring.
But yeah, let's talk about Arsenal though, man.
I don't know what youth players he favors, but
since you were watching our game, why were you watching? I didn't even watch the Arsenal game. Why are you watching?
I wasn't watching your game.
You said you had it in the background.
That's not watching. That's background noise. As soon as I hear goal, and then I see Bayern Munich, I say yes.
I know this is not disrespectful.
You saw 5 Bayern Munich goals. You scored 3. You didn't see our goals?
I didn't see it. I only saw the last goal from Casemiro. No, and the Højlund miss kick? Whatever he tried to do, bro. Man was falling and kicking at the
Y'all
same
haters,
time.
bro. Y'all haters.
What you mean? It's true, fam. He was falling and he kicked it.
Who?
Hoyland for Man United, his goal. Was he not falling and he kicked the ball?
Oh
am I
yeah,
wrong?
they definitely signed the next Haaland because all he did was score a goal and not do shit in the whole game.
Hey, whoa.
Well, actually, if you think about it, wait. I swear Haaland never scored again in the Champions League game. Or did he score?
Nah,
Who, Haaland?
Yeah, in the Champions League this season.
What, has he scored your game?
Man, I got some shit to say about City,
Like in
man.
the Prem?
Yeah,
Oh,
listen,
yeah. He's top goal scorer in the Prem. What do you mean?
no, we're talking about Champions League.
Oh, no, he hasn't scored in the Champions League. He didn't score an assist. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Haaland's trash.
Wow.
Came out the team, man.
Oh, now it's trash.
Nah.
You see, this is why we're in When do we get to City? I got some shit to say about City, man.
This guy, bro. Seriously, when I say Haaland is trash, like you got something wrong with
Wait,
you.
hold on. Wait a
I knew he was
minute.
gonna read that shit. Look at this shit. Look at him.
This comment is
Mom
wow.
just gave him fire to talk about.
Nah, man. Listen, bro.
It's
Fire
just-
for what?
we lost the game, so mom just a little excited. That's it.
Nah,
We'll
read
be
the comment.
back tomorrow.
You can't just be
What the
reading-
comment say, man?
Read the comment.
I ain't see it.
It's a free speech, man.
My phone kind of wigged out.
Nah,
Give
go
him a
on, man.
voice,
Listen.
man.
Give him a voice, man. Come on.
That's crazy.
Help
Oh
him.
wait, Messi play right now? When they play Toronto?
Ain't nobody worried.
Listen. Yo, look at this man. Yo, go hold a clean sheet before you chat to us. Go learn how to defend before you chat to us. I told you we're better than you lot, and you thought I was capping, bro. I'm not even looking at PSV. I've told you we are better than Man United. We've shown you year in, year out that we're better than you. Next year we'll be better than you. Until I see wholesome changes, and I give credit where credit's due. I've said when United's good, and I've said when they're bad. And I'm telling you, you are pants. You're not on our level. None of your players are better than ours. Maybe one, two. Max, I'll give you that, and that's me. That's just me who I like personally. Your team's not better than ours. Is your manager even better than ours? Think about that first. But I'll let you land. But for us, yeah, listen, it was fun. It was back in the Champions League. Everything I wanted, everything I needed to happen happened. Scored early goals. We took off Bukayo Saka finally. Thank you, Arteta. Now honestly, bro, like thank you. Like, you finally took him off, bro. The one thing that I'm more curious about is Aaron Ramsdale, David Raya. The fact that Raya started was, I can't lie, that kind of surprised me. Like personally, I did.
Oh, he
not
didn't
see
start
that.
Ramsdale?
Nah, he didn't start Ramsdale. He started Raya, which I don't know. How can I say this?
But hasn't Ramsdale been shaking?
You gone, Nick. I gotta say, pack your bags. It's rise time.
You might be right, you know. You might be right.
Aaron is not in the house.
Bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know, innit? Like, it's a weird one, innit? But I think we'll see against Tottenham. It'll be telling, man. If he starts Raya against Tottenham, yeah, it's class. Because I kind of understand. He probably thought, you know what, you had a very good game against Everton. Let's keep the momentum. Let's keep the same team. He really just changed. From the Everton game, he only changed two people, which was Jesus and Fabio Vieira for Kai Havertz. But apart from that,
as Ramsdale, like
he's been okay. He's been okay.
He's made a couple mistakes since the season started. I know what's it called. Remember that Andres Pereira goal?
Yeah.
I think that's
no. But that Andres Pereira goal was really Bakayo's fault. That back pass was terrible. So, but this is what I'm saying. Like, for me, he's been good. Like, he's not been bad. He's not been excellent. He's been good. So
you're saying it's not worth him being dropped, which is looking like now, and he was dropped instead of just missing being rested.
Yeah, I thought against Everton, I kind of thought, you know what, international break, this is the best time to give Riot a run out, but then let Aaron Ramsdale come back in until we play Brentford in 2 weeks or a week and a half, I believe. So, listen, I can't lie. Hey, Aaron, listen, I still rate it, but what's the name? David Raya, if you're keeping your clean sheets and he's performing well, stay in it. Like, it's the game, bruv. Like, until he makes a mistake and then Ramsdale comes back in, and let's hope he learned from that and not to lose his position. But I've always said this, bruv. In Arsenal, there's only 4 safe positions, maybe 3 in my mind. The rest, anyone can get taken out. Anybody. So if you ain't performing, yeah, man. You see, as long as we keep the standards high and we try and accomplish a lot, then hopefully it can just push us up. But for now, it was a great win. Like, we scored some great goals. I don't know if you lot saw the goals, by the way, but
Nah, not yet.
Bukayo, it for me, it was lovely that the guy that scores the first goal in us being back into the Champions League is the guy that we all love and rate and want him to progress with Arsenal and win some trophies, innit? So yeah, man, I was happy with that. Saka.
Oh,
Evelyn said the only reason he's playing Raya because he's Spanish.
Maybe, fam. Maybe.
yeah, honestly, yeah.
Maybe.
Trying to
But-
get to the Spain squad.
But can I just say, we've seen these English goalkeepers, Pickford, IE, and Jordan Pope, and technically, in terms of shot stopping, they're good, but technically they're not that amazing. So we'll
So
see.
is Ramsdale technically or not technically?
I mean, Pep did the same thing to Joe Hart. Shit.
Yeah. And Joe Hart is a Man City legend, so it's kind of
Is
like,
that what?
You heard me.
Yeah, Joe Hart is a Man City legend.
Joe Hart is,
Oh,
bro.
Man City legend. I think you say he's a legend.
Yeah, he's the Premier League legend as well. Yeah, definitely.
Wait. Jordan up. Is Jordan is he a Man City legend?
I don't know. Man City legend, I'll accept, but I don't know about Premier legend.
Yeah, nigga.
Well, nah, come on,
Joe
man.
Hart.
Premier legend, you gotta compare him to other Premier League legends. He doesn't cut it. He doesn't cut it with the other Premier League legends.
He had a lot of clean. Why is this guy laughing?
He's a Man City legend, but not a Premier League legend.
No, because he kept a lot of clean sheets, and I might be wrong. He has like 3 Premier Leagues, bruv. Come on,
Man, first they let anybody in the Champions League play in the Champions League. Nah, everybody legend. Nah, everybody just a legend.
Wait, you see that previous comment? Who was that towards?
Ever said
I don't understand. That bullet, that was you have. If the bullet touch you, you have to go to the hospital. Like now, mom, if that bullet touch you, you have to go to the hospital. There's a lot of people here that are not champions and they're in the Champions League. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a lot of people here that are not champions and they're in the Champions League.
I mean, do you accept that Joe Hart's a Man City legend?
Oh yeah, 100%. He's a Man City legend.
Yeah, he is.
How many years was Joe Hart at Man City?
Since what, 2005?
Yeah, and he left 2018, 17.
Bro.
And he was England number 1.
He has about like 3 Premier League titles. I bet you check. He has a lot more than whichever goalkeeper you about to name as a Premier League legend. Please, let's move on to the Champions League, man.
Joe Hart or Pickford, who's better? Our last question. Joe Hart or Pickford, who's better?
Joe Hart.
Nah, Joe Hart. Come on, man. Chill.
Pickford is like 5'8". Stop playing, bro.
Nah, he's not actually. he's like 6'3", bro. Nah, Pickford's big,
Pickford shorter than Kepa.
Wait, hold up. I forgot to mention this. Ablanjai said, bring Real Madrid.
Yeah, he said that, not me. Listen.
You don't condone that statement?
Well, I don't think we're there yet. Don't get.
I saw the snap. I got the snap. I got the screenshot too.
I don't think we're there yet, but soon come.
Man, play them, man. Just play them, right? It's part of the process.
Mom says in the comments, he's like, I love Bruno, but Odegaard is starting to make me look at him sideways. Why? Fair enough. I rate that. Ever says BK's funny as she thinks Arsenal are in the where Arsenal are some y'all beat PSG at home. Congrats. Yeah, but bro, we beat PSG last season, PSV last season. This was nothing new, man. This was, we've played them before. No, I'm not I'm not sitting here and singing the Champions League anthem and holding my chest singing. We won. I care more about Tottenham. I care more about Tottenham on Sunday. So
I forgot y'all played this week. I was about to say Tottenham they're not in the Champions League. Who let them in? That's what I'm saying. They try to let everybody in the Champions League. Nah, but what's it called? Arsenal.
Yeah, we talked about City.
Yeah, let's talk about City, man. Arsenal, we don't Arsenal.
Me, bro, listen, there's nothing to talk about Arsenal, man. We're just playing well, fantastic, good football.
Let's talk about these frauds. This fake blues over here. They say they blue.
If you don't have a treble, I don't think you can speak to me.
Nah, I'm just joking. I wanted to say about Man City, man, Alvarez. This nigga Alvarez, man. Alvarez keeps impressing me. Every single time I see him play football, he always impresses me and stuff. This guy is what you call a footballer. He's a footballer. You play him a strike, you play him in a 10, you play him on the wing, he's going to do the job for you. And also, he knows how to score goals. Like, where the fuck did he even come from? This nigga was in River Plate, signed for Man City in January, won the World Cup the following January, and won the Champions League in the summer. Like, where the fuck he come from? He just came out of nowhere and just started doing all this shit. So, man, Alvarez is definitely the bowler. And yeah, NBA, I agree, man. Haaland has to hold bench. He has to hold bench. All these tap-ins, all that shit. Anybody trying to hear that shit? He got whole bench. And Man City.
He's a baller. Me, I like watching him play because, yeah, like you said, he's good as a striker, but he reminds me of Aguero. When Aguero drops deep, gets the ball, plays it off to Dzeko or whoever the striker was, and then runs like into the space. That's the exact
Negredo.
Yeah, that's the
hopefully his heart is better.
That Champions League game. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he develops and how long he stays because, yeah, at the end of the day, a player like that can go to a lot of teams in the Premier League and start. So I don't think he's gonna tolerate, sitting on the bench for that long. If he does,
he's young. He'll be all right. He's young.
A lot of these young players have ambition. They wanna be in the.
Let me for my ambition.
In the conversation.
Apart from if you play for Chelsea.
This guy.
Nah, our players have ambition.
So yeah, I mean, we had a shaky start to the game. It was a carbon copy of the West Ham game. Like we play, have 20 shots. Their first shot, they score, and then the second half starts, and we score within like a minute of the second half starting, and then after that, we just kind of took over the game. So
how you feel about Mateus?
I like it. You were showing me signs of like I wouldn't say good one at that level, but I like how he drifts into the box. I like how he carries the ball. So I can definitely I like Kovacic, but with Nunes coming into the team like that, I can definitely see him at some point getting the start over Kovacic in that team. But we'll see how he also goes. And like a lot of our players are young too in the team, so they have a lot of space to grow. I think that also will. It encourages Pep to stay longer because he's signing all these no, for real. He's signing all these young players. I don't think you sign all these young players and then dip. I feel like
no.
Like he's looking
signing,
forward to
no. He's signing these young players to leave you in a good position when he leaves.
Yeah,
so
but
don't say that.
He's not gonna dip like next season, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, Season after.
Like 3-4 years. That's
No, 2 years. Listen,
fine.
in 2 years, he's gone.
Nigga shall pack his back ASAP. You got one more year, nigga.
You got one more year.
You proved your point. We get it.
You don't know what's there, bro.
Worldwide.
You don't know what's there.
You proved
Give
your
us
point.
a chance.
Tiki Taka worldwide. God damn. The reason why the Prem is the best league in the world is because 1 year this team may win it, next year this other team may win it. But you want to come and want to win it every year. This is not the Premier League. This is not what the British are used to.
Yeah, they're not.
Man,
They're really not.
talking about the Premier League or we talking about the Champions League, man?
No, so how you feel about doing the Champions League repeat?
Yeah,
I feel like winning the Champions League back to back is way harder than it seems. Like, yeah, people all of a sudden they started calling it a 12-game competition because we won it, but like before that, it wasn't a 12-game competition, was it? So like what's
12-game competition? What does that mean?
It's harder to win it. A lot of the teams
you play 12 games if you get to the final and win it.
Yeah, a lot of teams have gotten better. Real Madrid, especially, I think have gotten.
I don't think they've gotten better.
They've gotten better players, but I think you have to give them a little bit to mesh with Bellingham and they need to get a striker too. But I think once they
I think that lack of striker is gonna hurt them in the long run, though.
Yeah,
but things coming. Mbappe's coming next year, so
I feel like they're not gonna go past the winter transfer without signing a striker, though. So
no, they are. Mbappe's coming next year, so they'll wait.
No, but they get in Endrick. And he's that Brazilian striker. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he's like 17 then. Come on, man.
Yeah, but
he's young.
How old is Duncan Ferguson? How old is Bellingham? How old bro? All the players nowadays 18. Are under 20, bro. Come on. Like,
but you're talking about but you've mentioned two brothers. Wait. Hold on.
As a striker, you think Endrick is not
You've mentioned let me just quickly. You've mentioned two players who are over 6'3" and are physically Endrick, I've seen him. He's like 5'7". Come on, man. It's different. Like there's clearly a reason why they bought him and loaned him back so he could so he can still develop in certain aspects of his game. So he's not gonna.
The Brazilian league always do that. When we signed Gabriel Jesus, it was the same. We sign him and he comes in the winter. Like it was the same thing.
And he's like 16 though. He's like 16.
Oh,
yeah, it's 17 now, I think.
So you think Real Madrid are signing this guy to come in the winter? The only striker they have right now is Joselu, and you think he's not gonna get minutes?
Yeah, I'm the bench, but he ain't gonna get minutes.
Yeah, but we're talking exactly. That's what we're talking about, leading them to the Champions League.
Have y'all seen this kid play?
I ain't seen this nigga play.
I've only seen him do skills. Never seen him play. Like on Twitter, bro. So I don't know.
I'm telling you guys,
he's Brazilian. That's
and they start playing him, and they can finally go back to their 4-3-3 with Rodrigo, Vinicius, and Endrick as their striker or whoever. Like, trust me, they're not going past this winter without solving their lack of a striker. They're not gonna go the whole season of the Champions League waiting for Mbappe next summer and only having Joselu as their striker is what I'm saying.
But if they sign a striker in the January, that means that striker, he has to be temporary because Mbappe is coming in the summer. You don't want to overcomplicate the
So why would
position.
They sign a striker when they already have that?
Wait, what?
No,
I don't understand, B. I am saying that they're not gonna sign a striker in January. They're gonna wait until next year when Mbappe comes and then they sign Mbappe. What are you saying?
I'm saying they're not going to sign a striker in this transfer window because they have Endrick coming to the team. And he's going to...
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to...
We are on the same page. Well, what BK said?
But I was saying Endrick's not going to make them win the Champions League. So that's what I mean,
you can't really say that because, bro, it's Real Madrid at the end of the day. If they can win right now with the players they have, if they can be first place in their league, if they can win the games they win without a striker, just adding a striker to that team, it's Real Madrid at the end of the day. I don't think you can say that, but at the end of the day, we'll see.
I mean, it's Real Madrid, but I mean, it's a long season too, man. I've seen like patterns to. I mean, Jude is scoring the goals, but if you watch the game today, Could have been a different story. But hey, Madrid, shit. And this is Ancelotti's last season. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know if they're going to win the Champions League. I think an underdog going to win the Champions League this year. I'm not really too certain. So far, all right. So
What
far,
underdog? Chelsea?
Nah, we won it 2 years ago. You gotta
No, it wasn't.
we gotta
2
wait
years
a little
ago.
bit. It was 2 years ago.
No, it wasn't.
When we beat City, the greatest team in the world.
That wasn't
yeah,
2
we
years
beat them.
ago.
When was that? 3 years ago?
That was 4 years ago.
When we beat City, any 2021?
No, you beat them 2020 season.
Man, the year that I saw armpits was 2021.
Yeah, but
And-
bro, include this season already because you're not in the Champions League. So it's come on, man, and you won't be there next season. So it's really
3 next season again. That's the last. Well, it's 3.
Nah,
years.
you won't,
Even
bro.
if-
Listen, Lou.
even if you
We
wanna
can make
add
that bet
next
right
season.
now, Lou. We can make that bet right now.
If you wanna have that bet, we can have that bet if you want. But
yeah?
even if you wanna
Alright, bet.
even if you wanna include that, right? Guess what? It's
What?
still more Champions Leagues than you.
And
Man United, niggas is some dinosaurs. I remember last time. Do you know that the Champions League now has different colors? Like
Bro, next time we do Champions
the
League,
silver.
talk, if you're not in the Champions League, you can't come in. You gotta sit in the corner.
Alhamdulillah, that's just
Thursdays you can talk. You can't talk
That's-
when the Champions League talk.
Thursdays, he's not even
That's
playing
his
Thursday night
blessing.
football.
Oh, there we
Come
go,
on,
bro.
man.
You just
That's
be
his
nodding,
blessings for me.
nodding. You should be nodding your head.
Who
That's what
fam?
you need to do.
Hey, at least I'm not in it for participation trophies and stuff because y'all not
Huh?
gonna win it. Y'all just in there for the vibes. So I mean,
All
I'd
right.
rather not be in it than be in there for the vibes.
Just be
You know.
there for the vibes.
Listen,
Nah,
But,
that's
oh,
fair.
Let's see, man. And I guess why we added too, but MB, what were you saying? Newcastle, AC Milan.
Oh yeah, that was a terrible game. That was a horrible game. I did not enjoy watching that.
I didn't watch that, so I don't know.
It was a terrible game. I think
But Newcastle, I told
definitely
y'all,
should have won
man.
that game. I don't think Newcastle. They're saying, "Oh, and AC Milan should have won the
I
game."
was gonna say, Lou, who you supporting this season?
In the Champions League,
Yeah, who you
I
supporting?
mean, I think PSG gonna win it. I think PSG, after the games I've seen so far, I think PSG are gonna win it.
Oh yeah.
PSG. That's true.
Yeah, I
Nah,
think
I hear
PSG gonna win it. I think Man United are not gonna make the Europa League. I think they're gonna finish fourth. Arsenal gonna go back to Europa League because the group they in is just terrible. Man City gonna
Yo,
go
you're
through,
thinking-
but they're not gonna win the Champions League.
So wait, Lou, do you think we're not making it out of our group?
Nah. I think y'all gonna finish third. I think y'all gonna finish third.
Behind who?
It's gonna be PSV and Sevilla. Who's the fourth? Who's the fourth?
Lens.
Who's the Lens? I don't know sure about Lens, but I know Sevilla and PSV
So you're
are
saying
gonna knock
so
you
the
out.
same PSV that we just beat 4-0 is gonna knock us. It's gonna be us.
Yeah, I mean, first game, Emirates. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't understand the tournament. Y'all been being there in a minute. The first game, you can lose, but you can still end up winning the Champions League. That's how it works. So I don't see y'all going through, man. And besides, even in your group, y'all the only team that's not champions in that group. Every team in there has won a trophy. You have not won no trophy.
What trophy has Lens won?
Lens won the Coupe de France, nigga.
So what's that? So wait, what's that equivalent to the Carabao Cup?
Nah, Coupe de France is like
What's
yeah.
that?
Huh?
Yeah. Is it like the same
that's
as the
like Carabao
Carabao Cup? So basically, you're saying
Yeah.
Lens is on the same level as Man United.
Yeah, they are Man United Lens. Man United is not a conversation. Man United, Sevilla. You can't even get past Sevilla. How you gonna get past Bayern Munich? Talking about full squad. Nigga, bring the greats. You still gonna lose. Bring back all them niggas. Y'all still gonna lose.
That's a
I'm
big backup.
not participating in the Champions League, bro. your opinion is relevant.
Hey,
Nah,
I mean, coming from a
has been
rapist,
fun.
coming from a rapist organization, yeah, you guys is in the mud. The fact that y'all is even still a football club is
Yo,
a
that's
whole different
aggressive,
conversation.
bro. Whoa.
No. Your players is aggressive. That's what's aggressive. Your players are aggressive, nigga. I'm telling you facts. Your players is aggressive, and they're creeps. And if they're in the real world, they will not survive.
I was gonna say, Lou, I watched your Bournemouth game. I think your players could do with some aggression. So, but I guess it's hearsay. She's saying it.
Yeah, I mean,
some teams are too
female,
over aggressive.
About that. We all got.
I didn't say that.
Shit, so
I didn't say. Yeah, I didn't say.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
I didn't say that.
I think PSG gonna win the Champions League. That's all I say about that.
PSG, bro.
Yeah,
that's fair. No, that's fair. Listen, PSG has some good players.
That is about football heritage, and PSG they will go up to the knockout round and then start playing like toasters. I'm telling you guys.
Yeah, but nobody else has heritage in the Champions League. Who else has heritage in the Champions League?
Champions. Real Madrid are still in the Champions League. Like, yo.
Yeah, it's only 2 teams. That's it.
Barcelona.
Only 2 teams.
Barcelona.
Barca don't have Champions League heritage.
Wait, let's say Man City play real.
Yo, wait, hold on. Lou, what did you just say?
Barca don't have Champions League heritage.
Huh?
Damn.
As of right now, they don't have Champions League heritage. Bro. Are we not forgetting who created heritage? Jose Mourinho. Where did he create heritage at Man United? He created the term heritage at Man United. Man United has history, but they don't have heritage. Barcelona have not been in the Champions League for God knows how long. They don't have no Champions League heritage.
Do Chelsea have Champions League heritage?
So the team is not there no more. So that they don't. This is a whole new team. The team that was there.
Bro,
that's a great answer, you know.
If you said Bayern Munich, I would say yeah, but not PSG, bro. PSG is not winning the Champions League.
Nah, I mean, that's not the heritage conversation. That's about who's going to win it. The heritage conversation, only Real Madrid and Man City have heritage. Even Atletico Madrid has heritage. Because that's the same team that's been to multiple finals and all types of shit. A lot of these teams don't have heritage. Arsenal don't have heritage. Man United don't have heritage. A lot of Team Champions League don't have heritage. There's only Man City, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Sevilla. The rest of y'all are just participants. That's it.
Oh my God! And you think out of all the teams you mentioned, PSG are gonna win the Champions League?
As of day one, I see PSG winning it. Last year I was saying Inter, but as of day one, I'm saying PSG. The end of group stage, we'll see if these non-heritage teams show some promise. But other than that, yeah, no, it's not looking good.
This is not looking good indeed. Yeah, I hear that. Hey, listen, it's been fun. Nah, Luna's funny. I said Barca don't have Champions League heritage. That's fun me still, but yeah.
They ain't got no heritage, nigga.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
It's the same team that went to Europa League last season. Man, you don't get Barca the fuck out of here. Man.
Fair enough.
These falling dinosaurs. They ain't got no heritage.
It takes one to know one. But fair enough. It's all right. It does. It really does.
Nigga, you the bones of the dinosaur. You talking about this nigga here talking about you think what
he clocked on it late. He was like
you the foundation, nigga. You is the footsteps of the dinosaurs.
And we've given you and Man United the blueprint, which you're following to the T, innit? Keep cooking.
Blueprint gang. They need to start the Kings of FA Cup League. I don't know why the Kings of FA Cup is in the Champions League, but that's weird.
The Kings of FA Cup. Nah, that's fine.
King of FA Cup League.
The FA Cup is one of the oldest
competitions. You know what I realized over the weekend is that West Ham were playing. Who were they playing? They were playing Luton Town, and the fans were singing to them, champions of Europe. Who never seen that. And you know what's crazy is that when they played us, I didn't hear that chant because that's a lie. We are champions of Europe, so we can't sing that. But when West Ham play Arsenal, they're gonna sing to you, champions of Europe. You can never sing that. You need to worry about West Ham before you worry about the big dogs. You need to worry about West Ham. That's who you need to really worry about, because West Ham have a European trophy, and you've been in mad finals. You had Unai Emery, and you still lost 4-0 or 4-1, what the fuck it was. You need to step up, my boy. Worry about West Ham.
So we need to worry about a team that's European champions, but we literally took their best player and their captain. How does that make sense?
Nigga, Alvarez better.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, you know what? It's fine. I'm not gonna. I'm not.
Alvarez agenda, bro. I don't know when he started this Alvarez agenda, bro.
Fam, it's
Man.
when Rice. It's when he didn't see Rice in the blue kit and he
Oh.
saw Rice in the red or white. He said, "Yep,
Man, anybody trying to see Rice, nigga? Rice,
yeah."
that nigga
He's
look
what?
like he 30. That nigga has aged. Why, yo? That nigga Rice is not it. He's not it. That's
He's not.
just a hard-working center back that's playing in midfield. That nigga is not special.
Yeah. So
Center back, that's playing midfield.
That's just a
then-
hard-working center back playing midfield.
So then what makes any midfielder you have special?
Nah, I mean, I didn't say any of my midfielders special. Only player that I put up in high regards is Enzo. And
Yeah, but how is it so that Enzo has more wins for Argentina than he has for Chelsea?
I mean, that's just the circumstances of what's happening. Shit.
So then if that's the circumstance,
I can name y'all many stats, but
well, no, I'm just saying if that is if that is the
Argentina,
that's fine. That's fine.
How long has Enzo been at Chelsea?
Almost a year soon. By the end of the year, it will be a year because he came in January. I think he's won 2 games for Chelsea. I think 2 or 3. I'll say 3. He's won 3 games.
I'm not gonna
3
lie,
games.
bro. United, I get mad, but Chelsea always make me laugh, bro.
shit.
Always make me laugh.
So
bro.
I'm just saying, yeah, Lou. I get what you're saying.
Boy.
I get what you're saying about Rice, innit? That's fine. If you think
Yeah, you should.
Alvarez is listen, that's fine. That's fine. He's a DM, you know, he's played well for us. He's given us a bit more steel and aggression in that
Can I change
midfield.
my stance on something? Am I allowed to? Is that allowed in the Factz podcast to make an adjustment?
It depends.
Is it allowed? Is there room for adjustment?
It depends.
You know,
It depends.
I want to change my
But go ahead.
stance on Caicedo to Rice. I was gonna say Caicedo more, but I want to apologize to Rice. I'll apologize. Declan Rice,
Nah.
you did impress me in England, but I kind of was, a little bit voting for Caicedo to come to United. But I want to just formally apologize to Declan Rice. Caicedo cannot lace your boots, my guy. So I apologize.
Lou, how you feel about that?
That's hilarious.
Tell us how you feel and then we end it. How you feel about that?
Jay-Z once said a code.
Go on. What is it?
I'm gonna let y'all figure out the code. That's the code.
Oh man,
You say a lot of quotes.
that nigga's a
On that note, listen, it's
We know we the Baudo when we end on Chelsea in the Champions League edition. That's how you know.
Nah, listen, I just wanted to hear the quote, innit? I just wanted to hear the quote.
Listen, enjoy y'all experience in the Champions League. I'm gonna see one of y'all on Thursday Night Football. That Al Hilal music intro anthem, that shit. We're gonna be hearing at one of y'all stadiums very soon.
No, but
this season.
okay. Nah,
This
Lou, that's fine.
season.
Yeah, no, but that's fine. Give your
One of
honest
you
answer.
red. One
Give
of you
your
teams
no,
in the
but
red.
exactly. Give your honest. If you had, listen, hypothetically, gun to your head, they told you have to pick one of the teams. Who you picking? That's the most likely to go Europa League. Who you picking?
Europa League.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
I know he's saying Arsenal.
Arsenal is listen. Hey. No, listen. I am fiending for Man United to go to Europa League. I cannot wait, in fact. But if I'm looking in football terms, Arsenal, so I'm looking at, they're gonna go to Europa League because that group is literally designed for them to go back to Europa League. Man United, Galatasaray, I don't know if I don't know what the fuck going on over there. And Copenhagen, Man United should be able to beat Copenhagen. That's the only thing I'm like, I'm not gonna put my bets on Man United.
Yeah. Okay.
But come out that group stage. Just come out that group stage. Then you're gonna see all the other teams over there. Tell Ole to come out too. Ole gonna search over there, giving interviews and shit. Come on, let's play, niggas. Come on the touchline. Let's play. Let him get a club. Let's see. You talking about you didn't get this, you didn't get that, nigga. Get a new club and let's talk. You just there talking, having conversations and shit. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Nah,
we should be talking about the teams that gonna win the Champions League, not y'all trash y'all just gonna be participating. That's what we did last season with the Europa League. Y'all came here every day talking about, I'm gonna see you in the final. No, I'm gonna see you in the final. And y'all niggas, they ain't even reached a quarterfinal. Shameful.
Nah, that's fair. Well,
You think that what's
shameful.
more shameful is that the stat that BK just said. Enzo
Listen,
Fernandez won more games.
Nigga, what's more shameful is you've gone 20 years without Champions League trophy. 20 years. You haven't won it. That's crazy.
Okay.
Nigga, Obama was a teenager. Obama was a teenager last time he won it.
It's not 20 years. Your math is not mathing, bro.
That
math is not mathing. It's not 20 years.
We'll reload it. This has been the fact.
That's not you, mom. You ain't got a data, nigga. Your shit.
No, we don't. We've never won the Champions League, yeah, man. Hopefully we can change that. You hear me?
Your goat had to leave your club to go win one. That's embarrassing. Could never be me.
What?
That's embarrassing. Your goat, Henry.
Yeah,
he had to leave. He had to leave.
It is what it is, man. Especially if he's joining. That's the thing. It's acceptable if he's joining literally the best team in the world at that point. So I get it. You know, so sometimes you fall short, and what better way to, get what you need than join the best team in the world, which is obviously what Havertz, Mason Mount, Kovacic, anyone that has a brain done with Chelsea, because they realize that they're not going to win nothing in the next 5 years, 6 years.
You can take this poetic shit out of here, nigga. What's it called? Your Jack Wilshere had to start smoking cigarettes. That's how stressful it is in Arsenal. That nigga turned to Piccadilly to release his stress.
You're taking the piss.
You don't want this, Arsenal. You is my little cousin. You're my little cousin. You don't want this.
Bro, guess what?
Man United, you too old for the club, nigga. Get out of the club. You too old for the club. I don't even know why you're there.
Lou, let's end this here. Let me ask you, I would ask you this. And this is, I asked Mohammed this question, and you were here last week, and then we'll end it. Do you think Man United are an elite club? Do you think they are?
Don't ask me if I want butter on my bread. Obviously, I want butter on my bread. Man United is not an elite club. Man United is a falling dinosaur. I've been saying this 2 seasons ago. They are like the LA Lakers, and they brought back Ronaldo, and it didn't work. Y'all need to answer for your sins. I keep telling you.
What's the answer for your sins? Listen, on that note, this has been fun. I can't lie. I remember people like, share, subscribe. If you got to this part, we kind of just rambling towards the end, because we kind of have to give Chelsea fans time to talk because there's nothing really to talk about. So we just need to
That's hilarious.
let them get it. It's true, man. It's true. Oh wait, would you like to talk about the 0-0 against
Hey,
Bournemouth? Huh?
Y'all was asking me to come on and shit. You know what I mean?
No,
Shit, nigga, I was having an amazing day. So hey, the Man United hooligans didn't want to come record. I mean, y'all was hitting me up. So you better say alhamdulillah that I'm here, nigga. Because nigga, the next time next week you having a nigga. Man, I'm not gonna be here, nigga. Because if you tell me I should not speak, well, nigga, I'm not what the fuck am I being here? But I'm gonna come here Sunday. Cause that's my time, Premier League.
Is it the Man United hooligans?
I'm cool with that, nigga. They got all Man United 11 hooligans talking about Man United. It's same shit. Y'all trash. Same shit. Funny. So that's all I know. Nigga, my player of the week, Champions League is Teke Kubo. What the fuck his name is? Teke Kubo. Like he's that guy. Japanese.
What for real? So say that.
Yeah, he's that guy. He's the guy.
I've heard he's good, but I haven't really seen them. I haven't really seen them play.
That's my guy.
Mohammed, who's your player of the week? Who's your Champions League player of the week? Go ahead. Hoyland? He scored a goal.
Nah, yeah, Hoyland, why not? Hoyland, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here Sunday.
Yeah, Hoyland.
Mine is, I'll give it to what's his name? Not Jeremy Doku, Alvarez. Good game, man. Good game. He had a good game against City. Our honorable mention, Odegaard, my captain. Told you, man, he's better than Bruno. But, so far, listen, he's proven me right and I love it. I love this game. Listen, we'll catch you lot Sunday when Lulu can talk and Chelsea can disappoint him yet again, and he'll come to us. I think he'll scream punch out if they lose to Aston Villa, but we'll see. Innit?
Them boys are fickle, they change.
We'll see. I could.
You seen the happy dance he